Hey guys, today in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to blur your face on CapCut. So if you are currently recording your face on the CapCut application, or you have a file that you have your face on there, or faces of other people that you don't want in your video, in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to blur faces on the CapCut application using the CapCut video editor. So let's just dive right in. Firstly, by launching our CapCut applications right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear this timeline, but basically all we need to do first is to go ahead and import all of our necessary files. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and import a file that I have on here, and to use, of course, as an example. Okay, so right here I do have a file with a face on it, so let's clear this timeline. Let's tap on that file, go ahead and import it onto our timeline. And we do have this face. So how do you necessarily blur the face only? Well, we do have a few methods, but I'm going to teach you guys one of the most simplest methods over here. And if we still have time, I could also teach you guys the other more complex method. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this over here under the effects tab. And we do have some video and body effects. So let's just go ahead onto the video effects right here. So actually we do have this effect over on lens, which is called blur, and if we apply that onto the video, as you see, it is going to be applied onto the onto our clip over here. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this blur effect, tap on the plus icon to add it onto our timeline. As you see, the effect is going to be located right here, and you could easily just adjust it. It's not really necessarily going to be applied to the whole video. I'm going to go ahead and change the duration of this effect and only make it fit until maybe that part of our face video. As you see, once we play through the video, it is only going to be applied as soon as this effect is going to be started, and blur. There you go. But of course, our problem here now is the blur is going to be applied with the whole basically the whole screen. So how do you necessarily only add it to your video, or only to your face? So what we could do, of course, once we are already on here, is to basically go ahead and create a quick mask. Okay, so how do you basically mask this video? Of course, over here on video, we do have this option called mask. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, this effect on the top first. And I'm going to tap on the circle mask. Okay, as you see, we do have this circle mask onto the video over here. I'm going to go ahead and position this circle mask onto my face. And okay, that's going to be good right here. Maybe I'm going to widen it a little bit just to fit the whole head. Okay. So that is going to be good to go. Okay, so once that is done, of course, the mask is going to be applied with the whole video. So of course, you only want to apply this mask only to specific parts. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this keyframe over here to add a keyframe. I'm going to go ahead and position this keyframe over here onto the start of the blur effect, which is not necessarily shown yet since I did hide the track. But if we do show it, of course, it's going to be blurred. So let's just hide it first for demonstration purposes so that I can show you guys properly. Okay, so once we already have added that keyframe over here onto the start of the effect, let's add another keyframe and position this onto the end of the effect. Alright, so now we have keyframes located right there. Of course, I want to go ahead and basically, let's go ahead and basically duplicate this specific file. So let's just go ahead and press Ctrl-C and then Ctrl-V to duplicate it real quick. And we have now successfully duplicated the video file. Okay, so what I want to do now, once we have already successfully duplicated the file, is to actually now go ahead and edit this with, of course, I'm going to go ahead first, of course, and actually remove the circle or the circle mask that we have, so that it's only going to show onto the blur effect. So going on to this first keyframe on the top layer, I'm going to go ahead and, of course, add another keyframe. So let's just add one more keyframe, just a few frames before. Let's tap on there, and then let's go ahead and tap on that keyframe and reset the mask. Now, once we play the video, actually, let's not do that. Let's redo that real quick. Okay, so in order for us to reset the mask, of course, all we need to do is to tap on this over here to remove the mask. So let's do that again. Let's actually not do that. Okay, so what we need to do basically is to tap on this keyframe over here, and then go ahead and basically reset the mask. In order for us to basically reset this mask, so all you want to do basically, once you have already edited your clips and of course have this overlay under the bottom without the mask, of course, we could now have this option on the top. Of course, we actually don't need this blur option or blur effect actually on there, so we could actually go ahead and now delete that real quick. Go ahead onto the blur effect over here on the top left corner, drag and drop it onto the video on the top. And that is going to allow you guys to go ahead and basically add this effect right there. As you see, it's only going to blur your face. Let's actually go ahead and resize this right there like that, and do the same on the other side. Go ahead and resize that onto there. And that is going to cut out the transition from only the face onto the whole video. And once we play this video all the way through, the blur is going to apply right there. Pretty good. And of course, we could always now see once this transition is now done, let's actually go ahead and shorten this a little more. And as you see at the end of that transition, the face, or rather the blur, is going to be not applied to the face only, and so it's now going to show the face already. And that's how you guys could apply blur only to the face on CapCut. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.